Ever gotten a check and thought, great, now how do I turn this piece of paper into actual money? And if you're banking with Varo, you might be wondering, can I even deposit this thing? That's exactly what we're diving into today. We're talking all things check deposits at Varo Bank. Let's get started. Now, Varo is known for being a digital-first bank. No physical branches, sleek app, and all that good stuff. But what about those old-school payment methods like checks? Are they still relevant in the Varo world? Well, let's cut to the chase. Yes, Varo does accept check deposits. But there's more to it than that. Imagine this. You've just landed a freelance gig and got paid with a check. You're excited, but then reality hits. You don't have a traditional bank with tellers to handle it. Fear not, Varo user. You don't have to hunt down an ATM that accepts deposits or drive across town to a branch. Varo has a mobile check deposit feature. That's right, you can snap a picture of your check and deposit it directly into your Varo account. How cool is that? But before you start snapping away, there are a few things you need to know. First off, not all checks are created equal. Varo has specific guidelines on what types of checks they accept. We're talking about personal checks, business checks, government checks, and even cashier's checks. But there are some limitations, like no traveler's checks or money orders. Next up, there are limits to how much you can deposit at once. It depends on how long you've been a Varo customer and your overall account activity. It's like building trust. The more you use Varo, the higher your deposit limits will become. Now, let's talk about the process. It's pretty straightforward. You open up the Varo app, find the deposit check option, and follow the on-screen instructions. You'll need to endorse the check correctly, make sure the lighting is good for the photo, and double-check that everything is clear. Once you submit the check, Varo will review it. The good news is that deposits usually happen pretty quickly, but there are times when Varo might put a hold on the funds. This is a standard banking practice to make sure everything is legit. So, to recap, Varo does indeed accept check deposits. It's a convenient feature that lets you keep up with the old-school payment methods while enjoying the perks of a digital bank. But remember, there are rules and limitations. So, before you start snapping pictures of your checks, make sure you understand the guidelines. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.